What's the word? 701 Max YouTube. It's another beautiful day with lots of money on the way, and I'm back to make an impact. The date today is January 2nd. So it's top of the new year, top of 2025. I'm at my new crib. It looks crazy right now because we're still moving in. It's a horrible time to move. It's cold outside. Holidays is going on. Christmas, New Year's, Christmas Eve, all this shit, and we're here doing all that at the same time. I'm moving, and it's just been so much. But it's great to be, in a new place to start off the new year, fresh vibes. Honestly, we kind of downsized a little bit. You know, there's some situations going on in my life and shit that kind of started with my pops passing away and all kind of shit that kind of led to us giving up our old place. It was more space, but there were some issues over there that was happening. So we got a nice place, renovated, new floors, renovated kitchen, bathrooms nice, whatever. But it's a little smaller, so I kind of had to downsize my office for now. But the plan is to get a bigger office, like an actual office, like not just a home office no more, like an office, um, a little office building, not a building, but you know what I mean. Like I'll rent a space somewhere. But anyways, so as you know on this channel, we're here and we're building this record label from scratch. So today, focus on a few things. I'm trying to bring in some capital into the business right now. So I have this new position, internship kind of vibe where I'm on a trial run right now with the acquisition company that buys music catalogs. So if anybody who's been making more than $10,000-$15,000 per year off their music for the past at least 3 years, they should be generating revenue for. Then I can get them 6, 7 figures, mostly 7 figures. The average deal is between 1 to 5 million. And then for people who have older catalogs or bigger catalogs, we can go up into the 8 and the 9 figures. And obviously we do smaller deals with 6 figures as well. But so that's a super dope opportunity because I'm getting paid commission, right? Right now I'm splitting my commission with my team lead, so I think I'm getting like 2.5 or like 5%. Gotta clarify that. But it's still a decent amount of money. You could imagine if I'm getting 2.5 or 5% on a $5 million deal, $3 million deal, right? That's a little bit of paper. So that's a decent commission to bring into the agency right now. So if you guys want to sell your catalog, I can get you the top multiples. Like we pay a lot more than what other people do. We're paying between average of like 8 to 20%. No, sorry, 8 to 20 times your annual revenue to acquire your catalog, depending on how old it is. The age is very important, right? But anyways, so I'm gonna show you guys that. I'm gonna reach out to a bunch of people today, just via email and DM, and try and see if I can get some people who's interested in selling. And then right now, before that, I have a call with a potential client. He's pretty much ready to go. We've been talking before the holidays. He had some deep family issues that I don't want to speak on the channel. Lost some loved ones, but basically he says he's ready to work now, and this call is just going to be basically talking about how he's going to pay because it's a decent sized campaign, and I just want to make sure that I collect the money in the right way to guarantee the campaign the most success. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a call right now.
Hello.
Cedric, how you doing, bro?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, man. Happy New Year, and my condolences again for all that situations that was happening.
I appreciate it, brother. Happy New Year to you and your family.
Appreciate it, man. Most definitely. Yeah, man. So I'm ready to get going whenever you are. So in regards to the payment, so there's two different ways we can go about it, right? So the preferred way and the recommended way is to kind of submit the budget for the month, right, including the agency fee. That way, we have the access to the budget and we can allocate the funds as needed, right? And the second way would be some people prefer to run the ads through their own account and just connect their own card to the ad account and then give us admin access to the ad account, right? So I recommend just submitting the budget, but if you want to do that, we have that option as well. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's how I've been running. Cause I am running one right now, so
Mm-hmm.
that's how I prefer it because like I have been doing, how some people in the industry don't actually do the right thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather pay your fee. I'd rather pay your fee and put my card on on file.
Okay, that's no problem. So in regards to the social media PR, right, where we send the money to our networks and we have your content, BBN's content posted on the pages. For that, you'd have to submit the budget to us though. But for the ad spend, for example, on the Google and the Meta, we can do it that way.
Okay, say it again. I didn't hear when you said this. I think I
So
said what that. No, what you said?
yeah, so basically with the PR part of the campaign, right, where we're gonna be using Instagram blogs, etc.
Oh
to
yeah. That's no problem.
okay, cool. So would you be ready to submit that today? Should I add that to the invoice now, or do you want to submit that at a later time?
I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
cool. So should we just should I just send you the invoice tomorrow for the agency fee and for the
Just send it to me and I'll get up. What payments you got Zelle, PayPal? How you do it?
so yeah, we can accept payments with Zelle, but we can also send you an invoice. It's payable by debit or credit card online.
Okay.
Yeah. How would you
All right.
prefer?
So you saying the 1,000 for you and the 2,000 for PR? That's what
Exactly.
you talking about, right? All
Exactly.
right. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All
So,
right. And also,
go ahead.
like we try to release music uh every I want to say every 3 weeks. Kind of like release singles.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so with that budget, they just only allocate one song, or how they go?
So we could do it for multiple records. The proposal was meant for Mike Epps as we talked about, but that's just like it's kind of like a baseline that we can build off of. So we could definitely
Okay.
talk about it, how to make it work. Um, but yeah, we can do that with multiple records. You just have to we'd have to have content for the records, and then what I would say is once we figure out which record is showing the most promise, then we should allocate the most of the budget or all of the budget to that song for now.
Correct.
Yeah.
One more question. Uh, yeah, dang, I forgot about that. What about let me see, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot about the 500 for content. Oh,
Mhm.
like that's the most important thing that I want to. So as I was stating to you, we need some kind of guide,
Mhm.
or we still on point to getting that
Yep.
to
Exactly.
help with that.
That's gonna be one of the first things we handle, right? Going into the first month working together. I'm definitely gonna consult you on the content in regards to the $500 allocated part of the budget for that. It would be for example if we need any editing or stuff like that because I know you said you already have a team who does the camera work, etc. You already have like a cameraman that you work with.
Well, we got somebody. We're gonna have to. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have to try to cause I haven't ran into nobody yet
Mm-hmm.
that a photographer that can help us create content ideas yet. So I
Mm-hmm.
that's why we kind of need a guy to kind of be able to tell the guy that's shooting the content what we're looking for.
Exactly. Yeah. So we'll definitely be able to get on the phone, all three of us, me, you, the videographers, and whoever else you have working on it, right? And then the $500 part of that budget could go toward anything in that range, whether it's shooting, editing, props, whatever. There's gonna be some. We come up with some ideas. We might need to get some things and say, oh, we should do this. We might need to get that, and then that budget will be part of the budget will be able to help with that.
Well,
So you
all
can hold
right.
on to that as
Well, yeah.
well.
Oh yeah. So that's like I said, that's one of our biggest issue, man. We trying to get where we can get comfortable and make the music that we can make, but we just trying to get the content and releasing the content down pat, man, and so we can get on a good road.
Most definitely, most definitely. Yep. I have some great recommendations that can help you guys out. I'm going to also help you kind of put together like a brand document and figure out the USP, the unique selling point of your artist. For example, BBN, and that's gonna definitely inform the content strategy and give you guys a lot of dope ideas you can build off. Once you have all that written down in the document, you can look and see, you know, the kind of angles that would work for you, and it would also work for the artist brand that they would feel comfortable with. So we have a system that we use, and I think you'll find it very helpful for sure.
Okay. Have you got any relationship with any of the platforms for what is it? The when you release the music on, I forgot. Man, my mind blank right now.
You mean like the freestyle platforms with the mic drop?
Oh yeah, those too.
Hmm.
With those as well. Off the, I know we got a little relationship with Off the Porch. From the block. You got a relationship with those guys?
Yeah, I definitely do. I have a relationship with a bunch of them out of New York. We also have a relationship with Trash Mag. They have a location in Florida also. Um, yeah, we have some relations with those for sure. On the radar, we can do, depending
Yeah.
on the artist, things like that.
But man, what the hell? I'm trying to think. Hold on. Let me look for one.
Okay.
Uh, right now I'm using Push Distribution. You ever heard of them?
Oh, like a distribution company. Yeah. I haven't heard of Push.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard of that one.
What's that one that everybody been using lately?
Empire.
Man, not Empire. I had a relationship with Empire as well. The other one. Damn man, my mind. Oh
I know there's one
man.
RPM. That's another big one. Vidia is another big one. The Orchard. Trying to think.
I just was using them, man. I can't think of their name right now. But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to I know you said you've been working with some labels and stuff, man. So I'm trying to build a number, man, so I can try to walk in and try to maybe get a joint venture deal or something, or a distribution deal or something like that, man. Like I'm
Okay.
really trying to, like I said, stay indie, man. But I'm just trying to, figure in and out. So if you got a relationship with somebody, man, that you might can, put a word in, like, hey, man, I know somebody that, just more like it, man, just trying to get that machine, man, because, we don't really need no money. You know what I'm saying? We can spend the money ourselves, but we're just trying to get in the right direction.
Mm, most definitely, most definitely. Are your are your artists right now? Are they generating revenue from the music, like streaming checks, etc.?
Well, before I signed him, he was like, he was doing, like, he's doing numbers and stuff, without me. Because I just signed him in this past August. And I
Okay.
had used a marketing company that I had been using for a year or two. And,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, once he just get on the steady paper, like, different. But he been doing numbers without me.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
He been
Like
doing numbers without me.
I actually have a second position where I work with a catalog company. So we definitely have access to a lot of capital, and I also have connections with One RPM, which is a distribution label where they offer distribution deals, so they're more favorable for the artist, right?
That's what I'm looking for, bro.
Yeah, so basically that's why I asked you if he's generating revenue, because both of those situations the only requirement they're gonna ask me is like, okay, like how much are they making monthly from their streams, and then I could they could work something.
Okay. Well, let's just work about 6 months and see what we do.
Okay.
And see how see what we come on with. But yeah, send me that over and I'll be, like I said, if I don't, I might get a chance to do it this evening. My girl got a heart doctor appointment today. If I don't drop by the bank today, it'll be first thing in the morning and I get taken care of.
Okay, that's perfect, man. That's perfect. So, do you want to pay by card or do you want to use Zelle?
Yeah, it don't matter. No. Like I got my bank will let me do either one, so it don't matter.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna
It don't matter which one.
okay, no problem. So I'm just gonna write you up an invoice, and then I'll send you everything. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to it, bro. As soon as you send that payment, what we'll do is we'll lock in our kickoff call, and we'll get some things set up. Do you have so you have you said you have access, you're running ads right now, so you'd have access to be able to add us in so we can run ads from the artist Instagram account and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, we'll probably have to just get on company and just add you all.
Okay.
Because like I said,
Mhm.
I haven't been doing it like the guy that I had. Like I said, I just like to.
Mhm.
I liked what you were saying, and like I showed his manager, and we liked all the ideas that you came up with, because right now
Mhm.
my guy don't have the marketing guy that I've been using. He don't have no influencers, or he don't have blogs and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get most of that under one house, so I won't be, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
just scattered all over the place. So that's why I asked you those questions, like, do you have influencers? Do you have blogs? Okay, can you come up with ideas with contents and stuff like that? So that's why we, that's why we prefer to do business with you.
All right, no problem, man. Sounds like a plan. I'll get everything sent over to you. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm excited.
All right. Well, shit. Hopefully we'll be, in touch with each other tomorrow once you get the paper.
It sounds like a plan, bro.
All right, man.
You have a good one.
So,
All right, smooth. So that seems like a client is locked in. He seems serious. Say he's trying to put in work for the next 6 months at least. He said the last marketing people he was working with, he's worked with them for a year. So that's good news for me. Long-term clients are the best kind of clients. He's based out of Mississippi. He has 2 artists he has signed under him right now. Trying to put some money behind, right? And you heard how he was talking. He said the money's not an issue. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna send him over the invoice. I'm gonna send him over the service agreement and everything like that. Get myself paid, get the agency paid, get the agreement signed up, and get to work. Put the guys on, let the guys know what's going on. Allocate some funds to everybody who's gonna be helping me with this, and then get it going, man. So it's looking good. So the next thing I gotta do for the day is get my reach outs in. I gotta do I gotta do some good prospecting right now and shoot out some lines to some people who might be trying to sell some catalogs so I can bring the funds in for the agency and for the record label, and grow this bitch. So let's do that. I'm gonna show you guys how I set that up real quick. Alright, man. So we on daddy duty. I still gotta get these reach outs in, but like I said, I live in a small apartment right now. My home office is in the living room. We got 1 bedroom, and my son is still off daycare from Christmas break. He goes back tomorrow. So we're kind of all in the same space right now. So I'm gonna introduce you guys to ZZ. Uh, Say what's up, ZZ. Say hi. Hi. Say hi. I gotta get this service contract up, which has been an issue. I'm trying to get the right one last night. It wasn't happening. He didn't seem too pressed about it, but I definitely want to get it through to him before we lock in. Um, in the meantime, I'll just go on. I think I'm gonna draft up the invoice real quick. That's what the first thing I'm gonna do, so I can get that out the way real quick. Pretty easy before anything. This is the next CEO. This is the baby CEO. Right now, the first thing I'm gonna pull up, like I said, was the invoice. So usually, I would do Stripe for this, but because he wants to pay with Zelle, I'm just gonna draft him up a quick invoice on Canva. Because if I do it on Stripe, then it's gonna open up an actual invoice page and it's gonna show that it's unpaid because he's not gonna pay it through Stripe. And I don't like having open invoices in my Stripe account. So I'm just gonna pretty much graphic design an invoice because that's all it really is just a receipt, right? So I'm gonna do that real quick. What do you wanna do, man? So it's like, here, man, you wanna go find your mommy? There you go. I've been going so long without having any agreements or your bag. Pick up your carrot. Bring the carrot. Hold on. Take your carrot, man. I was going so long without having a service agreement. So I just was trying to draft one up because you can't go without it, especially when you're doing big contracts like this. This is dad life when you're trying to start a record label and you work from home. Get your son taking your hat. Taking your hat, man. Fucking up your whole feng shui. But this is what we gotta do. This is what's going on. This is real life, bro. Like, I got a son. He's not going nowhere. He's with me. And we're doing this shit together, so it's gonna happen one way or the other. So now we're gonna open up this proposal. Get my hat back, nigga. Man, so earlier I was trying to get some work done at the house, but it's like it's so tough right now with this small apartment with my son and everything. It's a way where I really was really working, but I just had some brain fog, some bad brain fog, because my son's TV shows were going off. He was on the phone with his grandma, and his mom was on the phone with Grandma Brina. Like, it was just so much shit. He was up and down, jumping on my lap, jumping off my lap, taking my phone, taking my hat, just making noise, and just so much was going on. At the same time, I'm trying to vlog, think about what to say to you guys on the vlog, and I'm also trying to work while I'm vlogging, so it's like showing you guys what I'm working on. I'm running into little issues, and I gotta think about how to solve the problem. It was like, bro, I was just really just so like mentally just burnt. Like, I really like I just shut down. I'm definitely gonna have to get myself some. I got two options. I'm either gonna rent out some office space, or I'm gonna just get a second apartment, which I'm leaning towards, honestly. Just getting a second apartment, so like a bachelor, like a studio, and just rock out like that. But beyond that, I'm on my way to go get a haircut right now, fresh up myself, and start looking a little more Prips on the channel. So I'm gonna get shaped up, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna try and do some work. I don't know, do some work on the road, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I think today what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just plan out my tomorrow. I'm gonna plan out my tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do today, and just really get ready to kill it tomorrow. Anyways, I'll see you at the barbershop. Feel me? Got that looking cool, so keep making content, and I want to send some VSLs out, to some of these artists and some of these teams I'm reaching out to in regards to their catalog acquisitions, and you know, broking their catalog deal with them. I want to just make a quick VSL video sales letter and show them how much their catalog might be worth, and show them how we calculate it, and just do a quick mock calculation for them, show them what it's worth, give them a little bit more about the process, which can kind of cut out the reasons for getting straight on the phone. I give them all that information up front without ever having to talk to them, and then that will get them more interested. At least what I'm hoping to happen. But you know, as a marketer, we know VSLs work, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I'm gonna send some custom ones to a few key people, a few important contacts that I really want to bag, and I really want to get their catalog acquired for the brokerage. And it's like that, man. So it's about 5 o'clock now p.m. And hopefully, my son's getting ready to go to sleep soon. He usually goes to sleep around 6:37, 5:30 is like bath time. So it's gonna take me half hour to get home. By the time I get there, hopefully go to sleep shortly after, so I can get some work done tonight. But I'm not trying to stay up too late. I'm gonna go to bed at a decent time tonight because he's going to daycare tomorrow. So I want to get started bright and early. And like I said, I'm gonna plan out my tomorrow tonight and map that whole shit out, and then really try and have a good productive week for the rest of the week. All right, it's January 3rd, man. We back. This is the next day. I told you guys what we're gonna do. I'm gonna plan my day ahead of time, which I didn't really get a chance to do fully last night, but I woke up this morning on time. My alarm went off at 6:30. Brina was like, nigga, if you don't turn off that fucking alarm, I don't want to hear it go off again. And I got out of bed, started my day early, got my meditation in. I got to plan a little bit of shit. I took a shower, I got fresh. I wrote in my book. And we lit. So now we got ZZ ready. We what do? We fed him, we changed him, we gave him his cough medicine and all that stuff. Now we're about to jump on the road, take him to daycare, and then come back and start the day ski. ZZ, say hi. Say hi. Say hey. He ain't talking. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Yeah, so that's what's going on for the day. So we're gonna take him to daycare and be right back. Right back, get to work. Let's go. Ready for school? Huh, Eskimo? Eskimo. You ready for school? Alright, come put your boots on. Okay. So today, we're gonna pick up where we left off yesterday. Where I actually got somebody off of Upwork right now, putting me together a list of 1,400 qualified artists who I can reach out to try and cop their catalog and work a deal. So he's gonna put that all into a neat spreadsheet, and I'm gonna put that into my Notion tracker so I can track my people who I've been talking to. I'll show you guys how I do that a little bit. Follow up with a few people. I'm gonna shoot some VSLs to kind of make my process better, and then I'm also gonna break down the whole process for the label on the whiteboard to show you guys, so you guys can really see like, oh, okay, like this is his plan. This is the plan we're following along with him with. Because I told you what we're doing, but I didn't show you guys the step-by-step blueprint. So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna talk about that. So that's pretty much what's going on today. Before we jump right into the record label structure, right? The artist label structure, which is what we're doing. So before we jump straight into the artist label, we want to transition to a management company. And we're gonna do that for the next little while in order to get our feet wet, get our processes and get everything together. So when we're ready to make that step to management, we already have a roster. That step to the artist label, we already have a roster. We already have a lot of systems in place and team members. It's going to make this transition easy versus now me going from having just basically me to now the team that I got around me and throwing them in the water and like, yo, let's start a fucking record label, right? We got to get some things in place, and we're going to use the management company as the intermediary to transition us from the marketing agency right into the label. So 2025 plan, right? We're focused on 3 areas. That's it. We want to keep this as simple as possible to make sure that we do the right thing, right? We add too many layers of complication, things start to break. So there's 3 important areas that we're going to be working on and focusing on in 2025, and I'm going to bring you guys along, right? First and foremost, always going to be revenue. The money, right? We need to get money. So in order to get money, we got 2 things that I want to build. I want to build recurring revenue. So we have a monthly revenue floor that we know we can expect every month, that we can use to pay our bills, pay our payroll, and to kind of just have that consistency that we can use to leverage to either access more capital when it comes to credit down the line, business credit, and just so we know we make X amount of money every month, right? So for that's going to be our digital management community, where we have 2 tiers. The first tier is going to be just a straight community and course, right? Regular type vibe. We're going to be in there doing calls and helping artists implement things in their strategies into their career. and we're also going to have some courses in there. But then the higher tier is going to be where we actually implement some things for you in the back end. We do your emails, we do your SMS, we set up your ManyChat, right? We pitch the playlist, we add you to our own playlist and give you that extra boost, right? So that's going to be our recurring revenue, those two income streams. So you guys are going to see us build that. Next, catalog deals. This is going to be our lump sum income, where when we close these, we're going to have big piles of cash flooding into the company that we can really start to use and make some major moves, right? So we talked about that earlier. Basically, I have a position where I'm able to broker catalog deals, and I represent some investors who are spending big money buying back catalogs. So if you have a master's back catalog or a publishing back catalog, if you're an artist, singer, songwriter, manager, whoever, if you collect royalty payments, if you have an ASCAP, BMI, SOCAN account, right, and you collect payments from a distributor or whatever, we could do some business, right? So that's that. And then on this section, I don't know if you guys can see over here, we have we're gonna call these the immediate goals that align with these things, right? Broad goal, medium goal, immediate goal. Immediate goal is to close the first catalog deal, because I'm new at this position. I just literally got it a few weeks ago. I haven't closed my first deal yet. So I'm gonna show you guys how I set that up. I'm gonna get the first deal. My goal is to get paid a $10,000 commission on the first deal and put that capital to use in the company, right? So that's the revenue. Next is the team and the roster. So this is going to be basically where we're focused on building out the label team and also getting artists on our roster. So first goal, right, 2025, we want to get 3 artists under management, and that means under paperwork contract. So my goal for that is, we're gonna do some trial runs with a few artists, do like a 3-month trial run, market them and push them, and then if it's a good fit on both ends, they like us, we like them, then we have the management contract already ready. I already have it tucked away, and then we'll get that signed and we'll start doing official business, right? So 3 artists under contract. Also weekly team meetings. So to organize a team and get the team motivated and delegate, I want to have like weekly calls, whether it's just 30 minutes or whether it's an hour, and kind of just make sure we're always on the same page. Next. So after that, the immediate goal on the team and the roster is to get the first artist under contract. So I got 2 artists right now who I'm thinking about, who I'm considering, and who are considering us as well. It sounds like it's gonna work out, but we're gonna get some more things done in these trial runs and see where we can take it from there. Finally, the next thing we need: platforms, attention, and demand for the label, for the company, for the management company at this point. This is going to be what we're doing now. YouTube, right? We have to build up the YouTube channel, get attention onto what we're doing, and build the demand for people who want to interact with the company. We want to attract artists to the company, but we also want to build assets where music listeners, the end listener, the end consumer is engaged on, so we can use that as power to have leverage with the artists that we work with and get them more streams, more views, etc. So we're going to be building this YouTube channel, but we're also going to be building some other YouTube channels on the back end, some faceless channels that we're going to use as assets that give us more leverage so we can get more artists under our roster. So in order to do that and drive that traffic, we're going to start with us, and then we're going to grow it. So right now, we're going to grow. The goal is to grow this YouTube channel to 100K subs, 100K subscribers, and start live streaming and building up that live stream presence, because we know live streaming, especially on Twitch and Kick right now, is like one of the best ways to build an engaged audience, especially with the younger generation, right? So in order to do that, the goal is to post minimum of 3 vlogs, videos per week. So you guys can expect a minimum of 3 videos per week from me, right? And we also have S&M, who's been streaming on his channel and posting, so look out for him too. And that's basically it, keeping it simple. So day-to-day tasks: send 100 reach outs a day to qualified artists and their teams try and get this first deal. Number 2, bring 3 artist prospects to Toronto to meet the team, right? So this is number 3. This is this section, right? So with that, I got 2 artists already who I'm gonna bring down to the city. None of them are from Toronto. Um, one of them's from Montreal, one of them's from Hamilton. And we're gonna bring them down to the city, bring them down to the studio. I want them to meet Sunny. I want them to meet Ish. I want them to meet Kasaya. I want them to see the studio spaces we have access to. I want to make some content with them, and I want to just kind of have a day where we do that intro and we kind of show them what we have going on, and see if they want to fuck with it, and kind of use that as an introduction to set the tone for the trial period, right? Next, number 3, record daily vlogs. So what we're doing right now, we're vlogging. And number 3.5, I'm gonna start brainstorming some topics that you guys might be searching online to answer some questions that you have about your growing your career, your marketing, anything. So if you have any questions about how to push yourself as an artist, drop them in the comments, and I'll make a video about them, because I want to start making videos like that too, just to make the channel grow faster. So that's pretty much going on. That's pretty much what's going on. This is the 2025 plan. So stay tuned and watch us get it done.